just another cool, regular, fun day here on the homestead. I got a laundry list of things to do, including some chainsaw work, some tractor work, bringing our table scraps to the chickens right now. Got some potatoes to dig. Man, we got a lot going on and we're glad you're here. Let's go. Hey girls, what's going on? I got some scraps for you. Yeah, let's check this out. All right, time for some breakfast? You girls want some breakfast? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, someone got the one strawberry. You expect green leaves, don't you? I'm gonna go back inside to give the chickens their treat. They absolutely love blackberries. And we have a ton this year, so I'm gonna go inside where you might be able to see them better and give them this treat. They go nuts over them. Come on. Got some blackberries? Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, you guys are excited. There you go. Hey, you're stepping on them. Hi girls, so I don't have any more, you ate them all. So this new vlog style video that I'm doing is for you, the beginning homesteader. We are showing you what we go through on a daily basis. Now of course, the jobs will vary every day, but there are a lot of them. And for us, or me in particular, I need to make a list so I remember everything. Now, of course, you're gonna have your daily chores like, taking care of your livestock. In our case, we only have chickens, nothing else yet. No sheep, no goats, nothing. No cows, no pigs. And the thing in the future I think we're gonna have are sheep. So be looking out for that. But taking care of those chickens on a daily basis is important. They can take care of themselves pretty much, but you always wanna check on your animals that you have. Of course, I feed the dogs and the cats every day and check on them, but you also have to do that with everything else. Yeah. Come on, let's go get your food. Lazy. Can't even catch a mouse. So all of us are coming from different places. I grew up on a homestead and I ran away from it and moved to the city as quickly as I could after high school. So I got out, but you always go back to your roots, and I'm so blessed to be back here. So I'm relearning some things. I'm learning new things. I'm remembering a lot of stuff and that my parents taught me, and it has been quite fulfilling. So I'm here, I think, to help you if you have any questions about what we're going through on a daily basis. So let's go take care of all those things now. It's gonna take us the majority of the day, and you can come along with us for the ride, of course, in an edited version. We got a lot going on, so come on, let's go. About to head into the coop. Fill up their water, of which I still need to do with a bucket because I haven't hooked up the automatic system fully. I need to plumb it into the barn. So that's another video for another day, but got to fill up their water. Here's that automatic watering system that we put together, and these cups right here are awesome. They hold a good amount of water for the girls and they automatically fill up, but they kick stuff in them all the time. So I'm just taking this bucket so I don't get the bedding all wet and putting it underneath, and then taking an old spoon and just kind of scooping out all the crap that they threw in there. Now, if that isn't enough, if they've pooped in the cup, what I do is I just take the cup itself and I turn it. So I'll just put this underneath. Man, they just mound up this straw I have for them. All right, get out of the way. There we go. All right, here we go. Take it and turn it on its side, like that. You're gonna fill up their water. You might laugh at this, but it's really important. Actually, on these 5-gallon bucket waterers, you don't want the chickens sitting on the top of it. This is just a piece of cardboard shaped like a cone, and I secured it to the top, and that prevents them from sitting on it and pooping in the cup. So you don't want anybody roosting on the top of your water and just sitting there and pooping all the time. This coop's a little small. I haven't been able to get the camera shots in here really well, so you guys are hanging out there while I fill up their feed in our automatic chicken feeders. If you haven't seen the videos on how we built the coop, how we do the feeders, how we did the watering system, all this is in our video library. I'm going to link some of them up here at the top of the screen, probably over here, and I'll link some of them in the description below if you are interested. All right, let's get these girls some food. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. I have about 30 of these. I want to know if this is the most used item on your homestead, because we use a 5-gallon plastic bucket, labeled, of course, chicken food, for everything. And man, these things are invaluable. How many do you have? Come on, food's full. Let's go. Let's go. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. That's so amazing. They come right to me when I call. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Get a drink, fresh water. Check it out. You're digging around like you think there's something new in here. There we go. There's all the chicks eating in these auto feeders. Now, this first place I'm going to look for these potatoes is actually in our compost pile. Why? Because we ran out of room in the garden and threw them in our compost pile, and they grew amazingly well. They're starting to fall over and die. Now, I don't know if that's because they're ready. It's been 90 days, so potatoes take between 70 and 120 days, or if it's because of the ants. Now, I hope it's not the ants. The ants love the compost pile, and we have not had ants attack our potatoes in the garden, but we've had friends that have had that happen. So let's see what we get here when we dig this up. I hope it's not holy potatoes. I hope they're really nice and beautiful and big, but we're gonna see. This is the first time this was a random thing that I just threw them in the compost pile. You guys are seeing this with us. I don't know if this is gonna work. Hopefully it works. Oh, we got some little ones. Well, we got some baby potatoes that I see. I'm just getting a lot of little baby ones here. Yeah, these might be Yukon Gem, which are smaller potato. You can see how big they are. They're not very big at all. They're like a bite size. Not as many as I expected, guys. That's what happens. Which is why I'm going to be making a video talking about how much you need to plant for your family. Way more than you think. Well, that's what we got. I only threw a few potatoes in that compost pile. It's not what I expected, but you always have to expect the unexpected. It was kind of a side thing where I ran out of room in the garden and just tossed them in there. So I'm blessed to get these. Just not what I expected. So you can see I got the tractor bucket loaded up with everything that I need for cutting up the tree, for spraying the trees, the fruit trees, and for pruning them. Let's head on over to the other property and take care of all those jobs. Ooh, it's getting hot already out here in Texas. That's why I'm standing under this tree for some shade. First things first. All right, we're over in the orchard. We're gonna hit the trees that have aphids on them, which are mainly the pears, with neem oil and dish soap. And that's going to suffocate them and keep them away for a little while. But you need to do this on a semi-regular basis. You just need to pay attention to the trees, which means you always need to be walking around your property, you always need to be paying attention to everything. Let's go take care of that. So here's our little Kiefer pear. It hasn't grown as well as the Orient pear, and I'm not sure why. We had a little bit of a disease issue on a branch up here. It was actually quite taller, but I had to take it down. I had to chop it off. We're gonna get these soaked down so it kills the aphids, and if you got aphids, you got ants. And if you have ants, you have aphids. So here's the result of the neem oil and soap. You can see the dead ants. Let me get as close as I possibly can here with the camera. I hope it's in focus. But it kills those ants pretty quickly, and the aphids obviously. So you can see these little aphids on there. They're dead. There's our beautiful pink lady apple that's having some issues right now. I don't know why this is happening. You can see it's got some sort of disease going on. It's our best tree, or was. Now it's got some problems. So I'm going to continue to prune it down, hopefully alleviate these issues that I have. I'm going to prune it down and then hit it with the copper. So as always, clean your pruning equipment with some alcohol beforehand. Always, and between each species of tree, or each tree actually. Clean it up with some alcohol before you start pruning. Clean your blade. Once I have those areas pruned, I like to hit it with some pruning sealer. So I'll just address a concern before anybody says anything in the comment section below that I shouldn't be pruning at this time of year. Well, you can if there's disease on the tree. You want to get it off the tree. So disease or suckers. Suckers are the other thing that sprout down towards the base of the tree. Those you can prune out of the trees at any time. So no worries there. Let's hit it with this copper. So always anticipate having to do another job on the homestead. So the tree is in rough shape, but it came down on my fence, and I knew that before, but when I pulled it off, it kind of damaged the fence a little bit more, and I'm going to have to repair the fence so I don't get any hogs in the property here. These are cattle panels all the way around my property, so hogs don't normally get in, but if the fence is destroyed, then they do. They find their way in because they're hogs. Anyway, this piece of wood, it looks pretty nasty. I'm going to start to cut it up anyway, see if I can salvage anything from it for firewood. I don't know if I can, but we're going to give it a shot. So we got a ton taken care of here on the homestead today. It's been a great work day. But what I really wanted to talk about was those unexpected things that come up. They are going to come up every day. They're going to jump up, they're going to bite you, and are you going to bite back? Are you going to keep a smile on your face? That's what it's all about, right? Because nothing goes as it's planned to go each and every day. Like, I knocked a whole bunch off that list, but everything is not done. I got a couple hours daylight left. We'll see if I can get them done, but not sure, and it's all right. So I want you to remain positive, and I want you to keep moving forward, even though things don't go how you want them to go. Now I want you to go right here and check out our video on how to build a Back to Eden garden from scratch. Have a great day.